Today I drove over 8 hours to spend the night at the most affordable treehouse I could find. Let's go check it out. So this treehouse was actually just a quarter of the price of all the other listings near this area. However, does cheaper really mean worse? I'm gonna show you guys the entire treehouse, everything that comes with it, and all the amenities around. Before we get to the treehouse, I want to start off with the bath, because this situation is a little bit different than what you might be used to. I mean, check this out. Honestly, it has just about everything you need. You got your shower hose right here. I believe this is gonna help us bring out some hot water. To my understanding, I thought this place didn't come with hot water. We're gonna figure that out later, and I'll confirm it for you guys. Being completely honest with you guys, the kid inside of me is absolutely so excited about this video because growing up, I always wanted a treehouse. But anyways, let's go check it out. So this place actually only costed me about $80 a night, and compared to the other places that started at a minimum of about $200 a night, it was quite a bit more affordable. It's not top of the line luxury, but I think it kind of has everything you need for the most part. I'm about to show you guys how we go up these stairs. There's absolutely no way I can fit in this thing. So the biggest thing I'm concerned about in this video is the fact that the beds and everything inside is quite small, which is fine if it were only myself or maybe one other person. But there's actually 3 of us today, and one of those people is my 8-month-old son, which he rolls like crazy all over the bed back home. And I'm actually really concerned about it because the only way we're gonna be able to sleep on these beds is if we all 3 sleep on the top bed. Should be interesting because we're gonna be at the highest point of the treehouse and he rolls everywhere. I think you get where I'm going with it. So this is what you have. I mean, my camera basically wall to wall and very small, very cozy. It's essentially just a roof so that you're not outside in the open air. This is as close to camping as it's gonna get. So I'm actually gonna show you guys the bed that we're gonna sleep in tonight, just to give you an idea of what 3 people are working with here today. So we got these little stairs here. This is what we got. Look, on camera, it looks kind of roomy. It's not very big, you guys. But the concern here isn't so much the size. Actually, once you lay up here, it's pretty comfortable. I'm more concerned with my son and how crazy he sleeps. So we're gonna somehow have to keep him on that very far side of the bed. And look at this. Yeah, that's the concerning part. We're pretty high up here. I mean, yeah. This door behind me is the main door that we walk through. Now they have this mini door. Check this out. Now, this door leads you, where could you guys imagine? Leads you outside to the fresh open air. It is a pretty small door. I am a short person. I'm like 5'7", you guys, but even for me, it's a pretty small door. It's obvious that this treehouse was built for their kids, and their kids probably grew up, outgrew it, and now they're just renting it for adults that get to experience being a kid again, which is so cool. I was joking with my girl, and I was like, maybe we can fill up the baby with a bucket? Considering we're so far out into somewhat the middle of nowhere, and realistically it'd just be super hard for internet to be here because we're not close enough to the main house. This is the coolest sign I've seen ever. Wow. Now the day is coming to an end. I got about another hour of sunlight, and I'm gonna show you how I get my son into this treehouse and just how sketchy it is to climb these stairs with my son in my arms. Now this part is by far my favorite part to this backyard. They built a pond out here that you can feed the fish or just sit out here, listen to the water, take in this beautiful weather, and just appreciate life a little bit. That's one thing I have learned from traveling out here, that you don't need a lot in life to be happy. You don't need the top of the line luxury of anything. Humans are a lot more simple than we think we are. Really, all you need is good food, Mother Nature, exercise, and love. Life is awesome out here. Now I know you guys are probably wondering, Louis, where are you gonna drop the deuce, bro? When nature calls, who's gonna answer? We are not pooping outside, you know what I'm saying? We're not fully yet camping. We got a toilet for us here, all right? You know, it's like porta potty style, and you probably want to spray it down to make sure there's no bugs in there that are gonna creep up on you when you're most vulnerable. But overall, besides the smell, it's pretty nice. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's all made out of wood. It's pretty unique. Right behind us, we have our treehouse and a trampoline. You know I gotta get on that trampoline one. You're never too old to get on a trampoline. This is the type of place you just want to walk around barefooted. I mean, I feel like Tarzan right now. Yesterday, I stayed in a really interesting Airbnb. It was a camper in somebody's backyard with, you know, cut off private access basically. And it was just absolutely amazing. There was a bathtub in the middle of the forest for us outside of the camper where you could just bathe in nature, which is like absolutely insane. I made a dedicated YouTube short to that video, so make sure you guys go watch it so you guys can see that. So currently, my girl and my baby, they're on their way here right now. They were at the store getting like mosquito repellents and whatnot. So besides the sleepy situation with my 8-month-old baby, I am actually really excited about tonight. I want to see just how beautiful it looks out here. The lights outside actually turn on their own when it starts getting dark, so the lights just turned off. But I'm gonna wait for it to get a little bit more dark outside. I'm gonna bring you guys back so you guys can check this out. As I was trying to get this fire going, the match set off in my hands, you guys, and left me with 2 not so pretty burns that actually really hurt right now. So besides burning my finger, this thing actually looks so sick at night. I'm gonna go wash my hands off. I couldn't get the fireplace to start. Kind of gave up after I burned my fingers, I'm not gonna lie. Alright guys, so this looks looking like we're gonna be okay. I think I was just a lot more nervous about this. Pretty warm in here. The heater's even on, so I think that might should be good. I'll update you guys if anything crazy happens. For now, I hope nothing crazy happens. Alright guys, it is officially morning time, and honestly, we slept pretty well. I mean, for the small space we had for 3 people, I would say we slept pretty decent. Santi woke up maybe like an hour ago. My fingers are doing a lot better. I think I just have like 1 thumb. It's a little bit puffy, but yeah. We have just woken up. We are gonna get ready for the day. We are gonna shower in this outdoor shower. And yeah, overall, I'm gonna have to rate the experience so far a good 8 out of 10. I think that if you come by yourself or maybe with like a partner, it'll probably be a lot easier. But once you bring yourself a little child like this, it's just a lot more difficult to do things. And I think me burning my finger yesterday probably mentally changed my momentum somehow. So let's enjoy the shower. Let's see what it's like showering outside of nature, huh? Alright guys, it is the following day. It is officially time to freshen up and go take on today. Today is our last day in Oregon, so it is time to freshen up, you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I think we all really need a shower. Kind of cool to brush your teeth out here in nature. So here goes my first experience showering in the woods like this. Should be interesting. Almost forgot my towel. Alright, let's do this. So you just gotta make sure that this thing's open so we can get some warm water here. And minimum, max. Is it? Okay, so I actually figured it out. It was just this thing. You had a twist. I already heard the water kind of load up in here, so I think it's about to shoot. Ah! How do you get this thing open, man? What the hell? What the hell? Alright, guys. So we got the water going. Which is kind of cool. So the water, minimum, max. This is how you turn it up. And then this is the heat. It's overall pretty warm, I guess. Let's shower. Alright, guys. So 2 out of 3 showers are done. How was your shower, Santi? How was your shower, Papa? I don't think he was a huge fan of it, but he did pretty good. He didn't cry. To be fair, he only takes baths, so this one was different for him. But he did it like a champ. The sun is coming up. The sun is definitely helping it feel warmer. For a second when I was in there, bro, it was cold with the wind hitting me. I'm not gonna lie. This treehouse adventure has came to an end. However, I got more things planned for the day, so don't go nowhere. Matter of fact, come on, get in the car. Let's go.